So now their tails, they're almost like mace-like in a way, right? Because they're all barbed
Yes.
and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you, DM.
Mm-hmm.
If Cullimore were to cut tail to use as an impromptu weapon, which I would maybe do a skill check for, because I do have impromptu trap 100 ways to kill a man.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if I'd be able to use that poisonous barb then to add, because I have those poison kind of attacks, monk attacks.
Right.
Like if I using that, if a successful skill check will allow me to rationalize using that.
I like that idea, and
Hmm.
if you make the skill check for it, I am all for it.
All right, cool.
I would say this though. Per
Hmm.
tail, it would give you two. You could poison something twice
Okay,
because
makes sense. I would be
you
able
got
to
to
use
think it has
two
a
poison
limited.
attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Per tail.
Okay, I think
So
that's
what
fair.
we'll do is make a skill check with your 100 ways to kill
Sure.
a man plus your I would say your
Intelligence?
intelligence
Yeah.
and your level for each tail.
Okay. So 100 ways to kill a man is 2, so 4 plus 2 plus 2, so that's 8. So the first one I get a natural 20.
Okay.
Whoa, wow.
You because you do such a great job of it, you
Hmm.
actually managed to get one of its venom glands with your cut, so that tail will give you 4 poison attacks.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. And then the other tail, I got a 16.
You barely managed to get that one. You kind of cut it up a little bit. It's a bit bloodier, but it looks like it'll still do 2 attacks for you.
Okay, excellent. So I have about 6 poison attacks. I'm going to put that on my character sheet in the red column.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Just
treating
so
it
I
like
know.
one of those like holy water sprinklers where you like hit it and like holy water like sprinkles out on the shower on undead and shit?
I will say this, that in order to use it, and I think you were thinking the same thing, you would have to use it like a mace to stick them with it, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And it would just be the damage would be the same thing as my poison monk attack, which I would have had, which would actually be very, very similar to what happened to Finian. One like the jab one is just gives them 5 ongoing poison damage. The punch equivalent is 5 ongoing as well, so they're both the same. But the finishing kick is 10 ongoing.
All right.
And I can hamper it if it has 72 or less hit points. So
Very, very
that's
nice.
kinda cool.
You guys are out of combat, so you can feel free to rest and go ahead and move up and explore the rest of the room. I need to run to the restroom real quick, so I'll let you guys move up. You see a door, you see nothing else. You guys can take a moment to catch your breath and plan your next move or whatnot. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, you doing okay, Finn? That thing stuck you pretty bad.
Yeah, not gonna lie, it hurt a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Just gotta walk it off. Eh. Kind of ready to be done with this maze, though.
Yeah.
Eh,
We've
yeah.
only entered the first room, too.
Please don't remind me, Pierce.
Okay. Look what I got. He just pulls out a tail of the wyvern. I'm going to use this. I'm going to smack things
Yeah.
with it.
I'm gonna. That's great.
See, who needs weapons when you can just take body parts from your
Are you
fallen
still on
enemy?
about the weapons?
Yeah, I am. I'm just
Poor
I'm
Pearson. I just picture him like holding it and just like slowly
Yeah.
bringing it back to his
I
chest.
think
Like,
of, yeah, like him just holding it. You know, like if someone has like rejected like they're on a date and they're rejecting the flowers, just get all droopy. Now he has just a wyvern tail, all droopy.
oh,
As
poor
he said.
Pearson. Finn might be a little grumpy. Might be. Oh, ever so slightly. Oh wait, I
Yeah.
gotta take off that I used a recovery. Bump.
Yeah, we didn't get a full heal up after last session, so all those
Okay.
recoveries are down. Like Burnerator in particular, this is the lowest he's gone in his
Yeah.
recoveries. Digging into the
Yeah.
reserves.
No,
No,
no, we got a full rest up between.
no, we didn't.
Oh, we didn't.
No, between the first time when we uncovered the spiders and now we
Oh,
had
yeah.
one full rest up. So I
Oh.
still have 5 recoveries.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
the lowest
Otherwise,
you've
I would
been
have
down.
one.
Right?
No, I had like 3 the first time with the spiders.
You went
Oh.
through 7 recoveries, or however many you have.
I have 8 recoveries. So I went through 5 that encounter.
Yeah, one's recoveries don't really increase by level, do they?
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
Wait.
You
What?
add an extra die to them.
Yeah.
Do
you
you?
add
Oh
extra.
yeah, but no, but the
Oh,
total
yeah.
stories you can have.
Yeah.
No. The
Yeah.
total of them doesn't increase. You'd have
Yeah.
to take something like a feat for that or something, or get
Yeah,
like
I'll
a
be right
special
back.
fighter talent.
I am back.
All right.
Oh.
I miss anything?
No, we were just
Nothing.
joking around about wyvern tails and
Yeah,
feats.
Burner Raider was instructing us on the proper mathematics behind his character.
5 is not smaller than 3. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just,
Well, you
Look,
could
Big-
write 5 smaller than you could write a 3.
Look,
Fine.
Big Brother taught me many things, and one of them was that numbers can mean anything.
Oh, by the way, those stone statues are not there anymore.
Yeah, we killed them.
Yeah, just so you know.
That's one consequence to having that embedded on the map that you import. You can't just remove that without drawing something over it. Brrr.
I should also point out that you guys would know this. The door didn't shut behind you or anything, so as far as you know, you still have access to the first room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Are you guys ready to move on? Is there anything you want to do before you move on?
I'm done with inside this room. I just want to do another listen check at the door when we have a moment.
Sure. Give me a listen.
I
check.
don't want. Okay. So it was born on the streets, and my wisdom, which I didn't have,
It was.
plus my level.
I believe it was 4 for Born on the Streets.
4. That's
yeah.
right. So it's just a +8 in total. Groovy. Let's see what we got. A 21.
Okay. You hear nothing except for what sounds like small gusts of wind.
Okay. Wind, which I still think is better than that wet flopping sound. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. I'd like to do the same technique as before. Open that door. Check the handle. Open
Right.
the door by an inch. Peek through with the mirror.
Okay.
Wait, where did everyone go? Hold on. Are we
We're up
we
by the
here?
door
Oh
here.
shit. Okay, hang on. Let me.
You
Oh.
can see Cole. He's right here.
Hi, buddy.
Oh my God.
Continue. Sorry, I wasn't here. My bad.
All right. So you pull the door open, much like the first one, and it goes squeak. And you use the mirror, and you see. Hang on. There. What looks like about 10 feet or so of stone floor, and it looks
Oh,
like it
God.
just falls away.
Ah, shit.
And on the other side, at the far end, many feet away, you see a door that looks like it's flush with the wall.
Uh-huh. So I'll put my mirror back in my pocket, look towards the group, and I say, okay, I got good news and I got bad news. The
What's
good
the
news
good
is
news? Oh.
good news is that there's no wyverns, no monsters on the other side.
I don't want to hear the bad news.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you anyway. Sorry, Finn.
Hmm.
The bad news is that there is almost, with the exception of a small 10-foot platform that we'd be walking on, there's nothing else. It's just one big, deep pit with a door that's flush with the wall on the other side.
It is. I just measured it too. It's about 20 feet. The platform. Yeah.
A 20-foot platform. My bad.
Jarek shrugs it could be illusion of some sorts. I'll test it.
Okay. Come
Jared-
on, yeah,
Careful.
Get back!
Jerry.
Oh,
Jerry.
okay. No, he wants us to
Why is
stay back.
everyone going in?
Okay.
Oh, he wants us to stay back.
I just want to see.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'll
I
open, up,
just
I'll
wanna
open up the door completely. Here, I'll open up the door completely so we can all see Jarek.
I just see Jarek walks through, and you see Pearson's head, then Keen's head, then Finn's head.
See?
I just want
It's gonna be
Oh,
really
like the
simple.
Three Stooges, one
Yeah.
head on top of the other, looking around the wall.
What's everyone
Very good.
doing?
Draw that. Draw that, internet.
What's going on over here?
Sorry. Yes, Jarek.
It's pretty simple anyway. That's why Jarek brought his extra clothes for moments like these. Since sky means nothing to him, he's going to take off his cloak, he's going to set the cloak on fire with the torch, and he's going to toss it forward.
Oh, fuck you, Sky.
Okay. So roll me. Actually, just roll me a d20.
Okay. Ta-da!
Okay. So tell me about where you want to throw this.
Well, Jarek's not really throwing it. You said there might have been like a little current of wind in here.
Yes.
So Jarek is going to fling it so that it goes off the platform he can perceive and see where the wind takes it or what happens. Or like if it falls and disappears into Forever and Everland. And
All right. It falls and disappears into Forever and Everland.
I hate Forever and Everland.
Jarek like narrows his eyes and says, "Well, good, Sky. Your cloak means something."
Also, like I said, also, can you, just because you threw it and you rolled well enough, tell me where exactly you threw it to where it fell.
Well,
Because it
Jarek's
might
not
make a
this drawing.
difference.
So Jarek probably threw it, let's see here, let me measure out. So we'll say he threw it 30 feet. You know, it's not exactly the best object to throw, so he threw it there.
Okay, okay. All right, yeah, it just flutters down until you can't even see it. You don't hear it hit a ground or thud or anything. Just the light gets smaller and smaller.
Oh, that's terrifying.
And you do hear small gusts of wind, but they're very, very small, and you feel very light breezes coming up from below. Kind of what you'd expect from a pit.
All right.
I have another method that we can use to test.
Go on.
We're all
Can,
just
can I
poking our
have one of
fucking
those
heads.
legs? Cole?
Cole will shrug and hand over a leg.
All right. Keen will tie one end of the rope to the middle of the leg, so it forms a kind of like T. And then he will go along the edge, dangling the leg from the ledge, using the rope, and then work his way back and forth to see if there's any kind of illusion.
Okay. When you get to about... Hang on. You get to about here. The leg kind of bumps up against something.
Okay.
So right there.
I'm gonna pull the table leg back up and probe it with the leg.
I should also point out, because it doesn't look like it's showing, you also see another door right here.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it,
Right
Jarek
here.
says,
Okay.
Yeah.
so like what, an invisible bridge or something?
I don't know. I'm gonna use the table leg as a kind of pole to just probe to see where this thing is.
All right. The leg bounces up against something once you get to about here. Oh, hang on. Excuse me. Let me. Once you get to about here, and then if you kind of tell like there's some sort of thing it's hitting like this on this line, you could say.
Okay.
Hold up a sec, Keen. I have this
Yeah?
bag of sand.
Yeah. was
Maybe
about
if
to
I
suggest
just
that.
use a little bit of it, spread it around, see if it clings to anything.
Good idea. Go for it.
All right. So Cullimore will just take a small handful of sand because it's very, very light. It's not very coarse. So he's just going to just sprinkle a little bit around where Keen guides him, where his table struck, and then he'll just cast it a little bit of the sand, wisp it in front of him, and
All
see
right.
what it's.
You see at your feet, some of it falls, but in a section about like this, the grains just seem to hover in the
I
air.
don't see. Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
Cullimore will take a deep breath and just stick one foot out towards where the sand is and try
I'm gonna-
probing. Yeah,
I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder.
yeah. Cullimore will
it-
give you
why
a
don't-
thank
why don't-
you nod.
Why don't you tie the rope around Cullimore's waist?
Good idea.
Yeah, tied to Cole on the other end. Cole can't move. He's the perfect to pull you up if you fall, assuming
right.
you fall.
I'll
To actually add on. Sorry, go ahead, Keen.
I'll untie it, or I'll start untying it from the leg and start tying it around your waist.
Hold up. While you start to tie on this, he goes, hold up for a second. I'm pretty good on my feet, but I'm not. I'm a little tall. I'm the second largest person here. Finn, why don't I give you the sand? You're much lighter, sturdier for Cole to hold on to, plus you're better on your feet than I am.
This is true. I can't argue that, but I don't really like dealing with invisible things.
I already start
All right,
tying
if
it
you're-
around your waist.
Damn you, Keen! Damn you! Finn just like kind of raises her arms reluctantly.
Jarek muses, that is a great idea. She is far nimbler. She could catch herself easier in the event of attack while we're trying to cross the invisible bridge.
I love how Finn's like, I don't want to disagree with anything you said.
But
You're right
everything's
about it
okay,
all.
tie.
Yeah, I was waiting for something, but no, okay. I'll take the other end and tie it to Cole.
Finn gives a worried look to Cole.
Cole gives a reassuring thumbs up.
Yeah, Tullamore will. A2, Cole, A2. Anyway, Pearson will hand the bag of sand to Finn and give her shoulder a reassuring squeeze and he'll say, "You'll be fine. We'll be right behind you. We're not going to let you fall, no matter what happens, okay?"
I'm gonna hold you to that. All right. Okay.
Finn, you
Yeah.
want the table leg?
I want the table leg. Snatches it back.
Okay.
There we go.
Never
That
mind,
answers
then.
that question. All right. So, Finn will
And-
kind of. Oh,
Mm-hmm. I'll get out of your way.
okay. Finn will kind of like stick her foot out a little bit and kind of like tap the ground thing in front of her.
All right. You feel solid.
Okay, so she will then step onto where she can see the sand.
All right. Now, here's what I want you to do. And here's how this will work. I want you to kind of indicate with the little circle thing where you spread the sand each time you spread the sand.
Okay.
And you've got, I would say with that pouch of sand, you've got about 10 times you could spread sand.
Shit. Okay, where's the door? The door's directly in front. Oh man, this is gonna be some serious bullshit. Okay, here we go. Finn is gonna put the sand still kind of, I guess, in front, like here.
Okay. The sand stays like that. Okay, forgive my horrible drawing, but yes.
I just assumed that I kind of follow the guides that are already on the screen.
Yeah.
But it spreads out a bit further ahead then?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so she'll step onto this new bit. She'll once again look back at the group and then
Doing fine.
put sand.
Tullamore will have a hand on the rope as well.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have 9 left, and where do you want to put sand?
Oh shit, 9. How are we gonna do? Okay, fine. I guess once again I'll just go with the theme here and right in front.
Okay. It again goes about like that.
About oh, very nicely done. Those are some good line work, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. But if I die, you will no longer be friends with me. I hope
I
you know.
understand.
I'll take care of it.
Of course not, because you'll be dead.
Okay. So, yeah, once again, in front of
All right.
Finn.
And this one actually scatters ahead even further, so you see it like that.
Okay. All right. Same process. We're just going to go straight until we see something different, I guess.
All right. So right ahead of you,
Yeah, right ahead.
none of the sand sticks. It just all flutters away. So that's
Fuck.
6 left.
Right to your left.
Okay, I'll try to my left.
Okay. Yes, indeed.
This is some serious Legend of Zelda shit, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there.
You see the sand stick on the ground to your left.
Okay. All right.
You got 5 left.
Okay, I'm gonna do it up.
Okay. It flutters away. 4 left.
I guess in front of me, this way.
All right.
Jeez.
You see it. 3 left.
Okay. What do you guys think? Should I go this direction still? This way she points.
Recommend
Say it.
left.
Go left. Okay. I will put more then down here.
The sand flutters away.
Yeah, it's in front of you. Up.
Yeah.
Up. Okay. I will do That way then.
All right. There you go. And you've got one left.
Hold up, Finn. Might as well just save that last bit of sand for in case we need to throw into someone's eyes. You're not going to figure it out from there. You're only halfway down. We might have to do the leg trick for the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I will come back then and grab the leg.
Mm-hmm.
And Cole will hand you 6 2 feet long, thin cords bound together. This will probably be more accurate.
Wait, what did you hand me? 2.
6 2 feet long cords that are bound together. So it is a 12-foot cord that basically, like,
Just give her
Let me
two.
describe it this way, because it's not bound end to end. It's like tied together in a knot. So basically, it's just 6 small cords that are about 2 feet long.
Oh.
They're just kind of tied together in a bundle. They're not end to end.
Yeah.
I'll use the pokey thing.
Then use the pokey thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Finn will take the table leg and.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to since you don't have limited uses. I'm not going to make you like say where you're gonna because you can just kind of fish around everywhere. However, since you don't have the sand to actually make a clear, defined pathway for you, you're going to have to do a balance check every time you move 2 squares. Does that seem fair?
Yeah, and also, I mean, I'm sure this will help. Just initially, well, not initially, but just it goes without saying, but I want to say it anyway. That Finn would just like tap her foot before she actually like steps.
Of course.
Off.
Yeah.
The balance check is not for that. The balance check is because you're not going to know where the sides are.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So I will.
Before you get started, Cullimore will say, Finn, once you figured out the direction and you take a step, count your steps out loud so we can keep track, so we know where you're going. Okay? So, because we will have to follow you at some point.
Yeah.
Oh,
You only have about 10 more feet before we have
Okay.
to follow you.
Go ahead.
Just out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
on the ground... Okay, I'm assuming the cut I made on the wyvern's tail, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's blood that came from it, right?
Correct.
So I would like Cullimore to take the tip of his dagger, dip it in to get some blood on it, and to rub the blood on the stone floor to count the steps, like up, left, right.
I have a better idea.
Uh-huh.
Jarek?
I'll use your book. Oh.
No. Jarek is going to go back. He's going to fill his empty water skin with wyvern blood, and he's going to give it to Finian.
Oh,
Yeah, that is one
really
way
clever.
to do it.
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Okay.
Come back.
Good thought, Jarek. Why
Yep.
use sand when
Yeah.
we have all the materials we need?
That's
Plus,
why
I have
he's
something
the
to throw into
smart one.
someone's eyes. Hey.
And this is why I like the when I made that list for you guys. I since I didn't have any one solution for any of these things planned out, I liked it because I was like, I might think this is a troll item, but who knows? Maybe they'll find a way to make it useful, like table legs.
That was not part of the list.
No, it was not. I love it.
Got added. All right.
You choose any of the weapons here,
Yes, I do.
it will be a bad. And I'm like, I choose the table. That's
I can just picture Shelton
he's
like,
lost.
you what? All right.
Alright.
not a weapon.
So we can speed time ahead. You fill up the water skin with the blood. Now, I will say this. Blood is not quite like sand. It will help. It will definitely allow you guys to see where you need to go, but you all will need to make balance checks. Because with the sand almost makes like a path because it's very fine. The blood will make splatters, but it's still trying to follow a blood trail is not the easiest thing to do.
Well,
Yeah.
could she like crouch over and try and like smear it? I don't know how magical
You would need
path-
a lot of blood for that.
Okay. All right. I'll just take what I got.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. With the blood, it's going to be much, much easier for you guys. That was a brilliant idea.
Okay.
Because I was going to
Alright.
make you guys just remember where she went.
I don't want them to die.
Okay. So here's the
um,
deal.
yeah.
I'm just going to, like I said before, because you're doing this, you're going to have to do a balance check every 2 squares. I'm just going to, 2 at a time, show you where to move to, and you'll do a balance check.
With the
okay.
wait, so that's
Wait,
that's
so are you using the table leg or are you using the blood?
I'm using the blood.
Okay. Well, then we're going to have to do it like we did with the sand. I gave you a free one.
Oh, woo! Well, that was what I was going to do anyway. So
All right, and then I'll have you make a balance check with that as well. It won't be too hard for you, Finn.
okay, that's fine. I don't blood. Oh, someone's making a note. Okay, balance check. Got it. Blood. All right, so that's add my parkour.
Your parkour, your level, and a d20. Oh, and your dexterity.
I know there's a text writer, but I felt like painting on the text anyway.
It's appropriate. It's appropriate.
It is.
8, and then I believe that's just. Why can't I? Oh, duh! It's right there in front of me. God, I'm so freaking dumb. Okay, got it.
Okay, you're fine. You
Okay.
do well. So, where do you want to pour the blood?
I will try once again in front of me.
All right, it falls into nothingness.
Right.
Try right. Okay, so this way.
All right, you see the blood splatter.
Ooh, it's all red now. Okay,
Yeah.
so take the 2 steps and then do a bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Bump.
Okay,
Aw.
you did great.
Consistent.
Where to next?
I'm gonna try up again.
It falls into nothing.
Damn it! Why can't this be easy? Okay.
And by the way, you've got I think that was the 3rd one. So you got. I'd say the water skin would hold about 10. So we'll say 7 left.
Okay. So I guess I'll try this way.
Okay. You splatter the blood and it splatters like that.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Hey, friendly. Okay. Cool. So
Yeah, just 1 balance check for that.
Okay. Bump. All right.
Okay, you brilliantly. You almost skip across it.
Woohoo! All right. Once again in front.
Okay. Falls into nothing. 6 tries left. Or no, I 5 tries, right? Yes.
I
6.
can't.
6
Doesn't
tries
matter.
left. We're just gonna say 6 tries left. Yeah.
Who cares? Who?
Yeah. You're gonna make it probably in
Okay.
6 tries.
Okay. So I tried in front of me. I guess I'll try to. What do you guys
So
think?
try the left.
Left. Yeah. Okay. Left.
All right.
All right. Go there and then do my thing to make sure I don't fall to my death.
You're fine.
Awesome. Okay, and then let's do up.
All right. Blood splatters all the way up to the door.
Yay! Woo! Should I open it before we try traversing the...
I don't think you should try to open it. The extra strength of it, we don't know whether it's locked or trapped. It could blow you off your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have to say things that scare me? Especially when I'm out all over here.
By the way, Finn, I'm not going to make you roll a balance check for that because once you get there, you can kind of reach out and grab the door to steady yourself, so you should be fine. And the wall. So everyone else, you know where to go, as you can see. But for each of the red ones, starting with the blood, you're going to have to make a balance check with your level, your dexterity modifier, and for those of you who have, like for example, Cole, your daredevil would work. Other guys, I'm open for you to make cases.
Okay. My suggestion is that we do this one at a time and we tie the rope to the end of that door handle and have one person go at a time because we assume great failure. I'd rather not plummet to my death. So.
Yeah.
I'll go first. I can open the door at the very least if it's locked. It's not as if you can get into position to use your lockpicks.
Well, Cole's already halfway across.
Cole, what are you doing?
There's only
Finn?
50 feet.
Yeah, there's only 50 feet of rope, Finn.
Yeah, there's only 50
So
feet of rope,
Finn,
so you
Finn,
had to
tie
do
your tie your end of the rope securely to the doorknob. Cole will finish where he's going, and then we'll go to where he was, and he'll toss us the rope, and we'll tie it to us, and
I'm
we'll
sorry.
be fine.
I gotta show this off. I know it's during the session, but the thumbs up Cole gives Finn.
Oh.
You got this, buddy. All right, go.
Okay, so I will tie then. I'll untie the rope around my waist and tie it to the door. Oh.
All right, so here's the deal. Because you've already seen Finn do this once, and because there's blood on the floor, each of you, for each square, you have to make a balance check of 11 or higher.
All right.
So it's not a hard check. In fact, it's a rather easy check because you've already seen it done, but it is a important check.
Yeah.
So you can add, like I said, Cole, you can add your background. The other three, if you can convince me one of your backgrounds would be appropriate, I will judge from there. But otherwise, it'll be your level and your dexterity modifier.
All right, go ahead, Cole.
Go ahead.
I'm going to untie the rope from myself and just have a hand on it.
All right.
And I'm actually going to kind of like leave an end over here and just kind of like make sure that I don't bring the rope with me. That there's like an end on this side.
You're not taking the... Okay. All right.
No, I'm having it in hand. Like if I fall, it's attached to the door handle. I'll be holding on to it, but I'm not going to like bring it over with me. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to I guess first rock. First whatever block. That's what it is.
Okay.
That. All right.
You made it. Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened. I'm sorry. Let me just make sure I put a plus there. Next one.
Okay. You did it.
Next one.
You have to just roll natural 1 to fail.
32. Come on. 16. And...
And with that, you've got a slight problem. Only 2 of you can fit on that.
Open up the door.
Finn will try to open up the door.
All right. You find that this one actually pushes inwards. It does squeal, but it opens, and
Charming.
beyond it, Finn, you see that.
I see. Oh, what? It's just like a long hallway, and there's something at the end of it. I can't.
It looks
make
like
out.
a stone statue.
It looks like a stone statue.
Keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't move while we make our way across.
Trust me, I am.
Like,
All right.
Squeak, 2 questions. Instead of like trying to walk on this bridge, what if I like crawled? So I had like multiple stability platforms instead of just my legs and trying to lowering my center of gravity.
I would give you a bonus to your check.
Okay. I could also argue for a background, but nah. I was thinking maybe like rural orphan. You know, Jarek did a lot of precarious balancing as a kid whenever he was like a shirker from work. He was like, fuck this, I ain't doing shit. I'm just gonna go play and like balance on like hills and little like rock ramparts and shit and just like balance like how you do as a kid when you like walk on the edge of the sandbox or whatever. Or
I
like
will,
the edge of the pavement or sidewalk.
I will give you a +1 for that.
Sure. Okay. What's the possible bonus for crawling? Or are you just going to keep that in mind in the event I fail?
No. I'll give you a +2 for the crawling, +1 for the background. So it's your level, your dexterity, and 3.
Okay, I could do that. All right. Let's see. There's a rope here. Well, Jarek's not gonna be stupid. He's gonna mage hand that shit so that he can put it around his waist. He'll just mage hand it to the kids later.
Squee, I have a question. Is it alright if I poke Finn's head out because I'm trying to record and I can't see anything?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Better.
Say 1, 2, 1,
There we
2,
go. Yes,
3,
thank
4, 5 of these. So as long as they're not a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got close twice. You kind of you lost your balance twice, but because you were crawling, you managed to keep your balance, and now you're with Cole on the platform.
Yeah. If you'll nudge yourself a bit forward, Biff, so that I can crawl up forward.
I'm going to need to roll for this platform. I haven't done so yet.
Oh,
Okay.
There we go.
okay.
I'm going to try to hang in the doorway if that's okay.
Hang.
Not actually. Go.
Hang out.
I
into
see
the
what you mean. I see what you mean.
doorway.
Like basically stand in the door frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like here, if that's okay.
Mhm, that's fine.
Jarek will then untie the rope that's around his waist and say, "One of you come up closer. I can't mage hand it that far."
Kane, do you want to go next?
I'm gonna peer over the edge, clap you on the shoulder, and go, "You got it, buddy."
Okay. Pearson will carefully follow the sand until he gets to about this point.
I'll even make a magical background roll for this as well to determine accuracy as Jarek sends it flying for your hand. Catch!
Yep. That's
3 2s! Yeah! Get out the low rolls now.
Yeah, sure. One's just around the corner, Jarek. Pearson will grab the rope, tie it around his waist, and give it a few pulls to just test the strength of it to make sure if he falls ass over tea kettle, he will not die. Well, from that at least. And with that, I'm thinking obviously dexterity level. I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 points for my Forged on the Streets because some dexterity, some rooftop and easel and fence top escapes might have been necessary in his criminal days.
all right. I would say, add a +1 to that.
Okay. All right. So,
Are you? And you're walking across?
Yeah, I'm walking. Yeah. 1d20 plus my level plus 2 plus 1. I need higher than 11?
Yeah. No, 11 or higher.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so I got you. Higher than 10, technically. 11 or higher. So I have to do 5 checks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
1, 2, hey, 3, 4, and 5.
Well
hey,
done.
no problem. And Cullimore will untie the. Well, wait. No, he'll wait. He'll ask Jarek, "Can you move into the room? I don't want to be hanging out here on the precipice of fucking nothing."
Jarek gestures with his other hand, the non-skeletal one, towards the 2 people in front of him who are hanging at the edge of the doorway and looks back at Cullimore.
Ignore Finn. Finn's not really there. I need it for the visual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finn's further in the hallway, so you can just move past your token.
Fine. Because I want to see inside the room, too.
Sure, you know what? Cullimore will just get past, and I will look in the other room because I'm not recording. I'm not doing shit, so we're good. I'm gonna keep my eye on whatever the fuck is on the other end,
Fine.
and untie the rope from me at that point
Fine.
and hand it over to Jarek.
Yeah.
Just like Finn, Pearson, you see a long hallway that kind of widens out, and at the far end looks like the statue of... It's humanoid shaped. That's all you can tell from here.
Yeah.
Jarek will call out, "Now, I don't want to hurry you, Keen, but it's entirely possible that a flying creature might descend upon the bridge, or that statue or whatever that they said might come to life and come charging forward. So, if you could be sure-footed, that would be greatly appreciated.
Thanks.
No problem.
Thanks.
Perhaps your hands and knees, like I did. Survival is keen."
Oh.
Jesus, Jarek, who needs Charles Taw when we have fucking
Jarek,
you?
like, holds up the skeletal hand with, like, an okay sign.
Cole is completely oblivious to all this. He has no idea what you're talking about.
You hear very faint, echoey groaning from what sounds like a coliseum full of goblins and hobgoblins.
Okay. Squee,
Uh-huh.
a character. Do you think that bounty hunter would apply?
You'd have to convince me, and this is a good thing to point out. Like, if you want your background to apply, you're gonna have to give me specifics as to why it would apply, and then see if it can convince me.
Why it would apply? Well, basically, if you're trying to track somebody down to get turned into the authorities, they're gonna run. So I would have experience trying to run over things and have balance to, like, going through crowds.
Oh, I see. So, like when you're on a foot chase.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you a point for that. Sure.
Cool. All right, so I'll gingerly try and go through on the sand, going a tad bit slow, but it's fine. It's fine. He's trying to not look down. Whew, okay.
I'm acrophobic
So.
in real life. I understand how Keen feels.
Yep.
Here, Keen, catch! Another 2!
I thought you were saying like, here, Keen, here, boy.
Come here, Keen.
All right. So yeah, just like the others. So it's your dex, your level +1 for your background. Are you walking, crawling? What are you doing?
I'm gonna walk.
Okay. Then it is. So yeah, just don't roll a. Well, I don't know what your dex modifier is, but.
My total bonuses will be +9.
Okay. Just don't roll a 2 or lower.
Yeah. Let's see if this macro works.
Let's
So-
hope Jarek pre-rolled all the 2s out.
I know, like, I already rolled all the 2s
that
with this
works.
magic die.
Actually, no, that doesn't work. That's supposed to be 23, but
Just
that's
type
fine.
roll then. Just type roll and then press the up arrow when you're done. You can spam 5 of them real quick.
Yep.
All right.
The more you know.
Whoops, that's not supposed to be it.
Well, we'll still as long as just roll it and just don't roll a 2 or less. We know you got it.
Okay.
That's right. I mean, I rolled, like, what, 4 fucking 2s?
Yeah.
Keep the 2s out.
Oh! On the last one. Okay. Okay. You
I
lose.
blame you, Jarek. You put it in his head. You gave him the yips, you motherfucker.
You lose your footing and you start to fall off. Now give me one more. This is a saving check. So your level plus your dexterity modifier +3 for the rope.
Okay. So.
Don't make me have to try to catch you. I don't have the strength for that.
Okay. All right.
24.
You what happens is you fall off, but you grab onto the rope. The rope swings you into the stone wall. You take. Why does it just say rolling dice?
Because it's rolling the dice, GM.
There you go. You take 6 points of
Ooh.
damage, and you are able to crawl up into the doorway.
Okay.
You don't die.
Cole,
That's good.
Cole is bracing the door at this point. He does not want to get a door swung into him into the pit.
Yeah, he's. Oh.
I love it how the last person, the last roll.
I know. What dramatic tension there.
Very cinematic if you think about it.
Yeah.
Now, what we should have done in retrospect is had Cole out here to try to catch someone in case of falling, instead of Jarek here at the end. I will catch you with my -1 strength modifier. I will
You
get my
catch your like
own
you reach
head.
out with your skeleton hand and snap.
It's like, oh, oops.
Guess I should have reached with a hand that had some fucking muscle in it. Oh well.
Oh, well.
Fucking.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Good news, you'll have a burning cloak once you hit the bottom. If
You can
hit
keep
the bottom,
warm.
you'll have something to wear. All right. Anyways,
Yes.
we're back in the room.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's gonna make himself on the ledge. He's going to be on his back, staring up in the air, breathing heavily.
And Jarek, being Jarek, will be like, see? Hands and knees. Jarek will, like, point to, like, the sand and blood smears on, like, his clothes. Ah.
He's going to give you the one finger salute.
Hey, it's catching on. I like it. Although Pearson, other than just a glance or two to make sure Keen is okay, is keeping his eyes on that statue ahead. So what does it look like specifically?
As you guys get closer, it looks very regal. It looks like a king. He's got a crown upon his head. It's almost lifelike in its quality. Its eyes are open but are blank. There's no iris or anything carved into them. He's very tall and muscular and looks very heroic. He's in full armor. He has a glaive that he's holding out with one hand, and he's just standing there.
Cullimore will suggest perhaps we should close the door behind us, just in case.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
You all right there, Keen?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Fine. I'm fine. And he's picking himself up.
You might
Good
want to keep
news.
the rope.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna untie that and pull it
would
back
it
up.
be, would it be fair to assume that Finn would give Pearson that bag of like one handful of sand left?
Oh yeah.
If
She'll
you
give
ask
all
for
your
it, yeah.
stuff back.
Okay.
All right, so let me know when you guys want to move up.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna close the door.
I think we should shoot the king with an arrow again,
Oh,
just in case.
think you're up for it?
I don't want to. Shooting a dragon is one thing. What if it's like?
What if it's a perfectly defensible guy who just happens to be made of stone in a labyrinth that's meant to kill us?
What if it's a trap that by disturbing without properly checking it, we molested, causing some sort of acid or other nefarious scheme to activate here?
Keen will look up.
Fantastic. I love it, Burn.
It works to. It doesn't hurt to spring a trap if you don't know how to fix it. I'd rather not get too close to it. The likelihood of it hurting us all the way back here is unlikely.
I think that is a foolish assessment. We are in an entire, at this point, Jerk saying, we're in an entire different plane of existence at this point. We don't know how these things work.
What?
Wait, what? What did you just say, Jarek?
We're not on Ardenfell, right?
Jarek, he's has had an, oh, I probably should have said that.
We're not in Ardenfell right now, so if we don't complete the maze satisfactorily, we're likely stuck here for the rest of our lives.
Finn starts rubbing her temples.
Cole's going to walk forward to expect the statue closer.
Oh boy. I'll keep my bow ready just in case.
Look, I'm sure that the reason why no one has came out of this maze is not because that there isn't an escape. There's surely an escape, right? Right? Yeah.
All right, you guys see as you approach the statue, you see two doors, one to your left and one to your right, and you see the statue. As you approach the statue, you hear from above you the echoey voice of Shalta, and he speaks in a rather creepy voice, and he says, "Listen to the king. Ponder what you hear. Pay attention carefully, for he speaks only once, I fear. Give the correct answer, or else he sheds a tear." And as you approach the body, or the statue of the king, its mouth suddenly starts to move, and it starts to speak to all of you. And it says in a clear, heroic voice, it says, "My daughter has as many sisters." I'm sorry, let me start again. "My daughter has many sisters as she has brothers. But each of her brothers has twice as many sisters as brothers. So answer me this, wise warriors. How many sons and daughters do I have?"
2 daughters, 1 son.
I'm going to
He
let you
said
guys... Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he said it. I can't
said
tell
it.
him not to say it.
Yeah.
Finn
my
just mouth
And
open.
when you say that, the king's mouth closes shut, and from its eyes start gushing water. Enormous amounts of water that begin to fill the room. And the door behind you slams shut.
Wait, I closed it.
Oh,
Way to
I'm
go,
sorry. Well,
okay.
yeah, sorry. So it is closed.
Go to the doors. Go to the other doors. See if you can fucking open them.
All
You have
right.
no time to goddamn listen.
All right, Squee. I'm gonna see if I can, at least end up bending the maze here. I have the knock spell with this door behind me that immediately slammed shut. I want to attempt to use my unlocking cantrip to force that door back open.
Okay.
I will go ahead and scroll up to that. Rolling the dice, it says. Are you rolling the dice? Are
Yeah,
you
I know. It
sure?
seems to be taking its sweet time today.
Like,
It's because of the dynamic. There was an error fetching your roll. Fetching my roll?
roll the goddamn dice. Generate a random fucking number D20 between 1 and 20. God
There was
damn
an
it.
error fetching. Apparently, I'm not allowed to have rolls. It's like,
Just
oh, you
re-roll.
used all my supply of 2s. I can't fucking do anything. Let me disconnect from fucking roll 20.
I got no 2s again.
All right.
Fetching roll.
For fucking sakes, you know.
This is one thing that online tabletop gaming will never be like in real life,
Mhm.
where, well, of course your dice can always roll underneath the couch, and then
It
you can't.
looks like the actual website's having problems. I can't get it to load back up to like the whole campaign display for me.
No.
Oh.
Oh no! Using an online-based server has its consequences.
Oh no! Should
The
we
dice
take
have
like
gone under the fridge.
Should we take a 5-minute break to see if
Sure,
like
we could do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We
can
should
take a
do
Yeah,
5
we're all
minute
just
break.
gonna drown. Cool.
Yeah, so everyone, we're just gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be right back. Try and get this fixed.
Mhm.
Woohoo!